So we worship one God called Allah.
Yeah.
We follow the Muhammad as our messenger. Prophet Muhammad is our messenger. And we follow the book, which is the Quran, which is in your hand, which is the final testimony of God.
Yeah.
Simple religion, bruv. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about yourself, your life? What are you on?
What do I think about my life?
Yeah, like religion, the way how you live your life. Do you follow religion?
I would say I believe in a God, but I don't. I wouldn't say I attach myself to a religion. Right. I believe in God as like an energy of as it's there.
So you believe
it's
everything
there.
was created, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
it's not just like something came out of the blue.
Big Bang. No.
Yeah. See, as Muslims, obviously, we believe everything was created. Yeah. And that being said, everything has a purpose.
Yeah.
Like, we all have a purpose. We couldn't just be created, dumped on this earth, and left just for to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So as Muslims, we're firm on this, that look, we believe that our creator was Allah, and he was the God. And there is none like him. He's the one and he's the only. There's not two gods, there's not three gods, there's not 10 gods. There's that one God.
Yeah.
He created us. Whilst he created us, he put us on this earth. In the Quran, he actually tells us why he created us. Yeah. He says, I created man and jinn for purpose of worship, to worship me and to follow me. And that's why we're on this earth, to follow him, because then that is our purpose. Why else are we here? I mean, have you ever thought why we're on this earth? What are we doing here?
Of course not, mate. Yeah. It's one of the questions, like, what's the meaning of life? You know what I mean?
And it's important. It's important, isn't it? We need to know that.
Yeah.
It's like I say to people, look, if I came down the road, smacked you on the head, maybe not you, a bit like larger. Someone smacked you on the head and you woke up in a room, and it's a white room with no windows, no doors, there's certain things going to go through your head instinctively. Yeah. The first thing you're probably going to ask yourself is like, what the hell am I doing here? Yeah. How did I get here? Yeah. How did I get here? What am I doing here? And where am I going? Basically, how am I getting out? That's the natural inclination for a person it would be.
Yeah.
And that's like life, bruv. These are the basic questions that I ask everyone is think about it. What are we doing here? What's our purpose? How did we get here? And after this life, where are we going? This is important. Because ultimately, we're all going to be in our grave, innit?
Exactly.
Look, we can argue about religion, we can argue about this, we can argue about that. But the reality is, one day, we're going to that death and that grave.
Yeah.
You know?
So what would you say for your, like, as a Muslim, what would you say your, I don't want to say your driving force is Allah?
It is Allah, yeah. Once you have that understanding that we've been created, and we have a purpose in life, and we have to worship Allah, that's your driving force, to follow him to best. Yeah, we're not perfect, we're going to make mistakes, but following that book and his commands, be it praying, being a good person, doing righteous work, you know what I mean? All these things that God requires of their creation. Yeah. You know, being a good person, like being a good person. This is what's important. That's the driving force. Because I know ultimately, bro. How old are you, bro?
26.
Yeah, so you're young blood. Yeah. I'm 50, right?
Yeah.
So I'm 50. I may have lived half my life, but even when I say you're 26, you're young. You're not really, because death, the destroyer, innit? Could come at any day.
Yeah, that's it. And when your time's up, your time's up.
Time's up. That's it. Look how many youngsters nowadays are getting killed. It's mad. We're living in a mad time.
Terrible.
Stabbed up, killed up, crossing roads, whatever. So death, that thing that, you know, like when we were growing up, you heard about deaths of 70-year-olds, oh, your uncle here, your auntie here, your gran here. But now it's like youngsters, it's like, it's too much. And that should be a wake-up call for every individual that, look, death is on the door. It comes knocking every day. Yeah. And if we're going to die and we're going to face that creator, are we ready for that? No, that's not. I mean, are we ready? Do you know what I mean?
I'm saying right now.
You know what I mean?
Spot on. So what would you recommend? Have a
read of it, brother, and just think about these questions yourself. Yeah. Just think yourself, why were you born? What is your purpose in life? Look, everything, if I look around, everything has a purpose. Yeah. From that bracelet has a purpose. It might be the purpose is to make you look good. Yeah. That chain, everything, the t-shirt, the clothes, you look around on a big set, everything has a purpose. If everything has a purpose, the most complex and important thing is you and me. Yeah. What's our purpose? Yeah. Is it just we're born, we live, we die? Nah, there's more to that shit. Yeah. You know? I mean, look, often I say to people, oh, but I saw nothing's going to happen. It's like, well, if nothing's going to happen, how are people going to account for the bad they've done? So, for example, Hitler, who killed millions and millions of people and got away with it eventually, that means he's done. Yeah. But it's not, because in front of God, he's going to have to answer for that bloody spill and all that thing he's done. So that's why I said there is a purpose and there is a questioning. And we're going to be in that grave on our own, like it or not. And one day we're going to raise in front of God, like it or not. So we need to be prepared for that.
You have to answer for
your deeds. You're going to have to answer for your stuff, I'm going to answer for my stuff. We're all going to have to answer for our bits in it.
That's it. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
What's your name?
Harry.
Naman. Yeah. In there, you've got our card. Yo. Are you on Insta and all that stuff?
Yeah.
You could just drop us a message. And carry on. Or we're here most Saturdays.
Like services or like, can I ask someone who's not
Yeah.
You know, so forgive me, what's called?
Like the mosque and that.
Yeah.
What area are you in?
So Acton.
Okay, Acton, yeah. So there's a mosque in Acton.
Yeah.
You could just walk in at any time, bro.
Anyone
Can walk into a mosque and say, I'm just here, I just want to have a look and this and that.
Yeah.
You'll contact us. We're here most Saturdays.
Yeah.
There's other guys here on a Friday night as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can come, man.
Brother, I appreciate that.
Take care.